Now let's see the column working for subtraction. Right away, we can try some examples. So to do our column working, we need to stack the numbers. The front number goes on the top. So when we say 57 minus 23, 57 will go on the top. Writing it like this is wrong, because this is asking for 23 minus 57. So again, to show the column working of 57 minus 23, 57 goes on top, 23 goes to the bottom. Make sure each digit is in line. Now we can subtract each column normally. Starting at the ones place, we need to find 7 minus 3. This gives us 4. And moving on to the next column, we have 5 minus 2, which gives us 3. So the answer is 34. If you forgot how to do simple subtraction, be sure to watch the first part of subtraction. The link is in the description. Now let's try 16 minus 4. In the ones column, 6 minus 4 is 2. Then in the next column, 1 minus nothing is like saying there's a 0 here. And 1 minus 0 is just 1. So the answer is 12. Now let's learn about borrowing. Some people like to call this regrouping, but I'll stick to borrowing in this video. Looking at the ones place, we need to find 3 minus 9. 3 is less than 9. And remember, you can't have a small number minus a bigger number, so we need to borrow. To the left, we can borrow 1 from this 7. So we cut 7, write 6, and give 1 to 3. Now the ones place has 13 minus 9. We need to learn the new finger counting for subtracting from numbers between 10 and 20. Here are the steps. First, you always start by showing 10 in your hands. Then, start counting from the ones digit of the bigger number. Keep counting until you reach the smaller number, closing one finger each time. You'll finally get the answer as the number of fingers shown. So in the ones place, we have 13 minus 9. Looking at step 2, count from the ones digit of the bigger number. In this case, 13 is bigger, and count up to the smaller number, and 9 is smaller. So, looking again, it says to count from the ones digit of the bigger number. In this case, the ones digit of 13 is 3, so we need to start counting from 3, and we count all the way until 9. So to do 13 minus 9, you always show 10 in your hands first. Then you need to count from 3, and you count until you reach 9. So let's count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the answer is 4. So 13 minus 9 is 4. The next column asks 6 minus 2, which is 4. And the answer is 44. How about 300 minus 99? In the ones column, 0 is less than 9, so we need to borrow. But the next 0 has nothing for us to borrow, so we need to borrow again. We borrow 1 from 3, leaving behind 2, then give 1 to 0. Now this is 10, so we can borrow 1 from 10, becoming 9, and giving 1 to the final 0. In the ones column, 10 minus 9 is 1. Then, 9 minus 9 is 0. Then 2 minus nothing is 2. The answer is 201. Subtraction has many uses. So in what situations would we use subtraction? We can use subtraction to find the difference of numbers. Find how many are left after removing. Find how much more or how much fewer items when comparing. Finding change when buying something, and finding the change in some amount. This list doesn't cover everything, but it should give you a good idea of what you might come across in standard problem sums. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next lesson.